It was supposed to be a regular night out. Just me and my friends at a cozy bar, catching up, laughing over stories, and enjoying the light buzz of good company. The warm glow of the bar lights and the hum of chatter made everything feel safe, familiar. But what I didn't realize was how quickly things could change. Suddenly, out of nowhere, I felt two firm hands grab my shoulders from behind. My heart skipped a beat. Before I could even react, a voice whispered in my ear, "Stay youthful, and you'll always feel free." It wasn't someone I knew. It wasn't someone I expected. It was a stranger, a complete stranger. I turned around, confused and a little shaken. There he was, a man, probably in his 30s, standing way too close. My mind raced. Why me? What was he doing? Why would anyone think this was okay? My first reaction was instinctive. I looked at him and said, "Okay, but why are you grabbing me like that?" He paused for a moment and then said something I didn't expect. "I don't know. I just saw you looking at me earlier." "Looking at him? Earlier?" I quickly explained, "No, I wasn't. We were just talking about something private, and I turned around to make sure no one was listening." He hesitated, looking slightly awkward before muttering, "Oh, maybe I mistook you for someone else." Mistook me for someone else? That didn't make it any less uncomfortable. His excuse didn't erase the fact that he had crossed a boundary, that he had invaded my personal space. Even after he left, I couldn't shake off the feeling. The whole mood of the evening shifted for me. My friend sitting next to me noticed and asked, "Are you okay?" I told her what happened, and do you know what she said? "Maybe you could have been a little more gentle in how you responded." Gentle? I thought about that for a moment. Should I have handled it differently? But no. I felt violated in that moment. I felt like he needed to understand that what he did wasn't okay. Sometimes we have to stand our ground, not just for ourselves, but to set a precedent, to stop these things from happening to others. Later that night, as I lay in bed replaying the event, doubt crept in. Was I too harsh? Could I have reacted differently? Maybe just smiled and walked away? But then I reminded myself of why I stood firm. When someone invades your personal space, they've already crossed a line. If we let these things slide, it normalizes behavior that shouldn't be normalized. I imagined him doing the same thing to someone else, maybe someone more vulnerable. If I didn't say something, who would? These thoughts kept swirling in my head, making it impossible to fall asleep. The truth is, even though I stood up for myself, I still felt shaken. I still felt that strange mix of anger and doubt. But you know what? In moments like these, it's important to trust your instincts. If something feels wrong, it probably is. And it's okay to set boundaries. It's okay to say, "This isn't acceptable." We're told to stay polite, to avoid making a scene, but sometimes it's the only way to make sure the message is loud and clear. The question to the audience. And now I turn to you. If you were in my shoes, how would you have reacted? Would you have handled it differently? I'm curious to hear your thoughts because stories like this aren't just about one person, they're about all of us, about how we navigate these moments and learn from them. Let me know in the comments below. Let's start a conversation because the more we talk about these experiences, the more we can learn how to handle them together. Thank you for watching Story Vault. If this story resonated with you, or if you've had a similar experience, please share it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next story. Until next time, remember, your voice matters, your boundaries matter, and your story matters.